So I'm going to guide us through a practice each day. I'm aiming for just a few minutes of introduction. Today's a little bit longer, and then we'll have a solid 15 minutes of practice, which is a nice chunk of time to meditate. I won't be hypnotizing you. You'll have full control over your mind. Nothing you need to worry about there. Some days there will be more guidance, some days less guidance, some days maybe a visualization, some days very basic meditation. And think of it as a buffet. You're going to get exposed to a lot of different meditation practices. In terms of posture and how do we sit, there are a lot of different ways. Just different traditions might tell you different things, but we'll keep it really simple here, which is that you could meditate really in 4 different postures: standing, sitting, lying down, or walking. Walking might be tough with this, and the meditation I'm going to be guided are more toward like a stillness. So if you are sitting, you don't have to worry about contorting yourself into an uncomfortable posture. Just find something that feels grounded. I say sitting upright, but not uptight. The feet, if you're in a chair, can be flat on the floor. The hands, what do we do with our hands? It could be palms down, palms up, one hand in the other. It's totally up to you, whatever feels comfortable for you. If you want to lay down, you can, right? Your face isn't on the screen, so I won't be looking, and you really can assume a posture that just feels good to you without worrying about like what people looking at you with your eyes closed. And speaking of eyes closed, that is one of the invitations for these meditations, or at least for today's meditation, let's say, to close the eyes. But notice that it's an invitation. You never have to close your eyes if it's uncomfortable, if it's painful, or if you know that maybe you have a bit of a trauma history. Sometimes closing the eyes can feel unsettling. So it's okay to keep them open. You could even let the gaze rest down toward the floor, or do this very gentle, like open monitoring, almost like a lion on the savannah. It's very settling to the nervous system. And you could come back to that at any point in the meditation if the eyes are closed, and just open them up and just grounding yourself in your space, orienting yourself. Okay, cool. So let's get going. I'm going to have my eyes closed for the majority of this as well. Periodically, I might open them just to make sure the technology is working. But if you haven't already done so, and it feels comfortable to do so, you can close your eyes. And let's just start by taking a deep breath together, breathing in through the nose, and slowly out through the mouth. Inviting the jaw to soften. The teeth don't need to be clenched right now. Inviting the shoulders to be at ease. As well as the hands and the belly. We can never force any part of the body to relax, but we can invite it to. And one of the things inviting the body to relax does is it starts to relax the mind just a little bit. When we're caught up in physical tension, the brain, the mind perceive it as maybe the moment not being safe, or something we need to resist or worry about. A calm body communicates to the brain that this moment is safe. We're okay. We can let down our guard. And so as you settle in here into the space around you, into your own body, and into your own mind, see if you can give yourself that permission to let down your guard just a bit. Just so that you can access a more relaxed awareness in this moment. And maybe also giving yourself permission to actually be here. So often we're running from one thing to the next, taking care of other people, crossing things off our to-do list, that when we stop and we do something like meditation, it can almost feel weird or agitating. Like we feel the forward-leaning momentum still in our body. Like we should be doing something, or we should be helping someone, or it's selfish to take this time for myself. Whatever the narrative is. And so let's just remember, as Parker Palmer said, that self-care is never selfish. It's simply good stewardship of the only gift we have, the gift we were put on earth to offer others. Any time that we take care of ourselves, we're doing it not just for ourselves, but for the many others whose lives we aim to serve. So the foundation of nearly any meditation practice is going to be this heightened attunement to the present moment. Some might call it focusing on the moment, concentrating, but I like the word attune. It makes me think of a musician, right? So every day a musician, when they're practicing or performing, they have to tune their instrument. It's not the same each day. The temperature impacts it, the humidity. And so that tuning is just getting us adjusted and sensing into what is it like today? What is our instrument like today? And meditation gives us that opportunity as well. Tuning ourselves, tuning our awareness to ourselves. What is it like to be me right now? And you can ask yourself that question. What is it like to be me right now? And we're not asking that question in the hopes of getting a certain answer. Like, I want it to be great to be me. Or even anticipating, well, it's terrible to be me. And we can let go of some of that. And just, if you actually feel into the felt sense of you in this moment, what is that like? Not you forever, not you 5 seconds ago, but right now, what is it like to be you? and you start to feel the preciousness and the spaciousness of meeting yourself in that way, not trying to fix, not trying to change. And for all of you personal development folks out there, not even trying to become a better version of yourself, but just meeting yourself with curiosity. And so it's this spacious, curious awareness that we're bringing to all of our moments in meditation. If a thought arises, we observe the thought with the curiosity of, oh, what is it like to think? If there's sadness or grief, what is it like to experience this right now? If there's joy and gratitude, what is it like to feel this? And we don't need to be saying that to ourselves, what is it like to have this experience? But it's just the attitude of our awareness that I want to encourage all of us to inhabit and embody. You can bring it now to any thoughts moving through your mind. A lot of times when we think of meditation, we think of clearing the mind or not having any thoughts. Right now, just see what it's like to notice your mind thinking, whatever it may be thinking about. I love meditation. Cory's talking too much. I wonder how long we've been doing this. I really need to pee. The thought doesn't matter. We're simply observing it as if it were another cloud passing through the sky. The shape, the color of the cloud, it's not important. Just a cloud. And so can we watch the thoughts like just a cloud passing through the sky? Really sense, what is it like to be the observer of these thoughts, the curious observer, rather than being so sucked into them, trapped by them, consumed by them. Just sensing that spaciousness. In the last minute or two, let's redirect the attention just to the fact that you're breathing. If you'd like, you could even place one hand on your belly to feel the breath more vividly. And as we attune to the breath, it's that same curious awareness. What is it like to be breathing right now? Just feeling the sensations. Wherever the breath is most vivid and prominent in your body. Your system knows how to attune to it, and to attune to it in its own way. So we just give ourselves the basic instruction of feeling the body breathing, and notice what the mind does in relationship to that. And all the while, we're just maintaining this more relaxed presence. Notice if the shoulders bunch up, if you start squinting the eyes or scrunching the face in order to focus better. All of that we just invite to soften. And before we close this meditation, I'd like to give you some space to set an intention for your day today. Maybe a certain way you'd like to show up. A certain character trait or strength that you'd like to bring more into your life. A difficult conversation you'd like to really try to have. Or just the quality of presence you want to bring. Whatever feels like it's calling to you. Just setting and feeling that intention for yourself. And in a moment, I'll ring some bells that I brought with me. I'll ring them 3 times, and as I do, just bring your full awareness to the sound, all the way until that 3rd bell dissolves into silence. When you're ready, you can invite your eyes to open again. Starting to reorient yourself back into the space. Moving the fingers, the toes. And welcome back. Even though we didn't go anywhere, we're more here than we were before. So Well done. Well, we did close to 20 minutes of practice. Today was a little bit of a longer session, about a half hour total. Um, know that different things can come up in a meditation. Sometimes we feel very calm, very peaceful, very at ease. Other times we might feel a little agitated or sleepy or like we need to go for a walk. And all of that is okay. The meditation is not so much about the experience, but more the relationship we're cultivating with the experience. And so the more that we do this, the more we develop an equanimity of mind that can hold a balanced presence, um, even with the changing landscape of our life, the different emotions, the different thoughts, the different pains, confusions, all of it. We're building a mind, quite literally, that can hold more of our life. So it was a pleasure being with you here today. We're going to do this every day for 21 days. If you have a friend or family member that you think might like this meditation or this series, you can tag them below. And just make sure you're following here on Instagram, and on Facebook, these two locations. We might try and get it up on YouTube as well, but for now, I think this will suffice. So thank you everyone for being here. It's such a pleasure. I'm enjoying reading through all of the comments. Have a great day. Really try to bring that intention into your day with you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Thanks so much.